Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
It's kind of weird that she's so willing to accept her fate, considering the fact that both Leon and Mondo were like really even fighting against it. Well, not Mondo, not so much, but especially Leon was really fighting out like, no, fuck no, I didn't do it still. Or even when he said like, yeah, I did it, but he was still angry at the fact that he got caught. But Celeste is just like, okay, well, I accepted it. I put in a plan, thought it would work, didn't work out. Well, I knew the risks. She knew it was a game anyway, right? So she looked at it as that as well. So. But it sucks. Like, obviously it was an entire act that she was putting on, but she was the person that really drove home this entire idea of, you know, us being together, being a unit, a unified group. And then she turns out that that person that brought that idea to everyone's mind turns out to be the person that actually, you know, betrays us then. It makes sense, of course, but yeah, still.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Yep.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Voting time.
What?
It's basically a formality at this point. But once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time. The true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was...
Ta-da!
Celestial Ludenberg, or more precisely, Teiko Yasuhiro!
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. I mean, I gotta give it to her. It was a good plan. Like, yeah, it was a pretty good plan. But, yeah, execution just lacked a little bit, and... I can't blame her for taking a risk, right? If you just look at the soul, like, she was one of the few person along with, I guess, Kyoko and definitely Byakuya that just accepted the entire situation and just thought, okay, it's a game, I gotta play the game right, and she did. She played the game right, I feel. Even with the attempt at this murder, she still played the game right. She lost in the end, but she still played the game right. She knew that you had to take a risk eventually to become the Blackened, to try and graduate. She saw an opportunity, she took it, and strange enough, you can't help but kind of admire that in a strange way. But yeah, she played the game, and yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. She ended up losing, unfortunately. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. That's true. That's true, actually. The fact that I feel like she played her part perfectly, Hifumi is the one that fucked up everything.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. How did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to committing murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then, did you use... you know? I knew you'd figured it out, Kyoko. You are absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice.
Indeed.
I used her. What was it? Alter ego. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Wow. So she actually saw the alter ego, like she saw like, oh wow, those people are fighting over alter ego. This is a chance for me to do something. And she grabbed alter ego. Wow, dang. Does she mean... is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how I disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you. Alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. Putting them together, that gives Hifumi a motive to go after Taka even more, right? Like they had, you can see that there was animosity to a certain extent before there as well, because they both, they both had their own reasons to grow a liking to Alter Ego. But then when Hifumi hears, obviously it was a lie from Celeste, that Taka stole it, then he's gonna be angry, and that gives him reasons and motive to kill Taka. What?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took a picture of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him! But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it. Oh, wow.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night, unannounced, and then... It's hard for me to even say. He abused me. Oh my god, did she really play that card?
what?
Oh my god, that's horrible. And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Wow. Oh my god, it's like one of those news stories you hear about, girls pretending to get abused. Oh, what? That's not something to take lightly, I feel. Dang. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. But I understand why she did it. It's a way to get Hifumi on Celeste's side as well. It's two birds with one stone, right? It makes Hifumi hate or dislike Taka even more, giving him more reasons to kill him, more motive, and at the same time siding with Celeste, so that when Celeste actually, comes up with this plan, Hifumi is definitely more inclined to say, yes, I'm gonna do it because, Taka's the dirtbag, he did that to you. No way, how could he? I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but...
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far! It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life.
Completely unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him! I'm going to fucking kill him!
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try to kill you.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
This is unforgivable!
That bastard!
Completely unforgivable!
Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not! How could I? She...
I swear I will save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love. Even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Probably because nobody has body characteristics that are similar to his? Except Taka, but if Taka ends up dying, then yeah, no one. Because you're stupid. That's an even better reason, yeah. That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you're explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That was simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... While you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it, yep. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
so in the end...
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would be no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya!
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of hunts. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But...
All along, you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously, that was a lie. Yeah!
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepted a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
to live in a European castle. That's why she cosplays as, you know, Celestial Ludenberg and that sort of stuff. It makes a lot of sense. A castle? Yep. And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler slash bodyguards. Why do they look like vampires with like the red eyes, white hair? I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Oh, look at her hair there! Like someone in the comments mentioned that, you know, Celeste's drill hair, you know, the tornado thingies, isn't actually real hair, but it's attached to the hair garment thingy. And look, she doesn't have the drills there, so yeah. That's funny. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you are really able to kill your own friends for it? Oh, she never regarded us as friends.
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That is a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I do not fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey.
You just get executed again. Celeste smiled again. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The black and disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Alright, how brutal is this gonna be?
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is the locker?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
Funny that she's still helping to help us out like that, you know?
Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
Wait, what?
Well then, take care, everyone.
No, that's definitely important. Fuck.
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Perhaps. Alright, get the show on the road. Punishment time! Game over, Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Her dream is gonna come true. She's gonna be in a castle. Or near a castle. The burning of the Versailles witch. Why is there like sad music? What? Oh, she's gonna get crushed? Holy shit! Dang, what a finish. Holy shit. I was thinking like this one seemed really, this the beginning of, right? I felt like every murder so far, like the punishment with Leon and Manda were like kind of hype and like really fast paced, action packed, and you know, this one like started really slow, like it was just a really sad moment. Oh no, the witch is being burned, and then bam, a fire truck out of nowhere. For some reason I thought the fire truck was like gonna put out the fire or something. I didn't expect it to freaking crash and just drive straight into Celeste, but holy shit, that was brutal indeed. But the build-up was slow, and then bam, the finish was great. I guess if you're sadistic like me. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her. But I also can't deny that at one point, I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez. And I here thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad. Yes, it is. But that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key-type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me? Oh, he did something. He brainwashed her or something along those lines?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh. How exciting.
Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh jeez. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go enjoy or go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later!
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although, it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you?
So,
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easier to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
what?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then.
Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
Huh?
So, Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? We're not gonna do anything, Hina. Don't worry. Does that mean what I think it means? Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers once you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then,
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe. Thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. What if the way that she actually is isn't really her? That is just some way, I don't know how, but she seems to think that Monokuma had done something to her, right? Done something to her body. So maybe just, I don't know, it could, part of it be brainwashed, part of it could be that he's, I wouldn't say controlling her in a way, but he has done something to her, that much is obvious, right? And part of it could be that she just was stripped of all her emotions, which is why she seems like such a straightforward person that, like, you know, doesn't beat around the bush, that is really, you know, just the Kyoko that we know of her now isn't really the real Kyoko. It's just part of what Monokuma made this Kyoko to be like. I don't know. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. So, now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
you...
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared, and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that, it really seems like Makoto kinda likes Kyoko. And Kyoko, despite the fact that she seems kinda robotic in her feelings sometimes, she blushed that one time, remember when we were talking to her in free time? So it could be that they like each other. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then...
That's fine.
Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see... Oh, here we go. What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kinda blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me a story that was... Well... almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come, and when it did, I went into action. What the heck are we gonna do? I don't even know. What? Something on apparently the 2nd floor.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet, they're way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet. But could Kyoko really be right about this? That's female because they wear a dress, that's why it's pointed down. And we wear a tie, that doesn't make any sense. Where? In the last stall, I guess? Alright, here we go. It's just a normal storage closet, as far as I can tell. Nope, there's a fake wall. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? Fake wall. She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet, and suddenly, as if it were being yanked in, Kashunk! At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. Dunk! I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I made my way to the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor, there's a storage closet. Yeah, way in the back, there's a secret room. What? So this is the secret room. But what's in here? Oh my god. 2 things. Files. There's a bunch of files. And what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had the chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. You must not leave. That's kinda weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? Huh. What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words. You must not leave. I've seen them before. Somewhere. But I can't quite remember. Are we all like brainwashed or something before we got here? What do I know? What don't I know? Oh fuck, did that really? Ah, fuck me. A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth. And then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. But it's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. And everything is gone. Fuck. Gah. Ow! Apparently, something hit me, and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull, throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. And everything is gone, fuck me. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back towards my room. Somehow, I made it back to the first floor of the school. The farther I walked, the more I felt... things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Huh? Time unknown. Everything is green. As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable. What is that? That sound. It's coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. Crack! Gah! Kagunk! Gah! What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here? In the gym? Extreme makeover? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Kacha! Bakyu! Hagagaya! Ya! Paching! Bakcha! Dududan! Sha 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 sha! Is that Sakura? Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No. One side's not human, that's for sure. But regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move, to even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
Deal? The deal?
I've made a decision.
Was Sakura the spy?
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
What?
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is Sakura. Well, chapter 3 has come to an end. Damn. We're down to 7, right? Holy shit, 7 people! To be continued. Damn, what a chapter. Holy shit.